Well, right now the American Red Cross is facing an emergency blood shortage, and they're asking for your help to save a life.
That's why WIS is partnering with the organization to hold a blood drive later this month. And today we're sitting down with one person whose life was saved, probably because of blood donations.
So joining us today, Sergeant Nathan White from the Richland County Sheriff's Department, who just a few years ago had an emergency blood transfusion, as well as Director of Community Health at Lexington Medical Center, Thomas Tafel. Thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thank you.
Happy to be here.
We appreciate it. Well, Sergeant White, let's start with you. This was certainly an experience that was, I imagine, extremely harrowing, stressful. How important was this blood transfusion for you?
It was life-saving. I mean, they were truly heroes to me. I mean, they saved my life with it.
Yeah.
It ended up having 3 ulcers in my stomach that ruptured. My hemoglobin actually made it down to a 3.1, which by all rights I probably should have been dead. But because of receiving that blood, it saved my life.
So was this just a medical emergency that
Yes.
just came on just out of
Yes.
nowhere?
I had no idea I had anything going on, and all of a sudden I started throwing up blood.
Oh my goodness, what a terrifying experience. And how long ago did that happen?
This was December of 2021.
Wow.
And you said it was probably from a blood donation because you said that your family doesn't have your blood type.
No,
So
nobody in
you-
my family has my blood type.
When you learned that, what did you think?
It was just awesome that a stranger would do that for somebody else.
Absolutely.
Yeah, wow. So in a situation like that, I imagine, seconds count, and it's a matter of life and death, and that blood supply needs to be on hand. Thomas, let's talk to you just a little bit about just this partnership and trying to at least generate some interest to get people out, because after all, you never know. Your blood type could be the exact type that's needed in a case like this.
Exactly, and Lexington Medical Center, we host blood drives throughout the year because of our commitment to ensure we can try and keep that blood supply up. Fortunately enough, next week we have one at two, I guess technically at 2 locations on our main campus and our Lexington Medical Center Northeast Urgent Care, trying to prop up the shortage that the American Red Cross is seeing so we can save lives, as our great officer over here and throughout the state. You never know who's going to need a donation of blood. So.
And overall, the Red Cross national blood supply has fallen more than 25% since July 1st.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It is, and we're fortunate enough that we have the capacity and the ability to host these as well. It's wonderful to be able to provide that, and actually throughout the year, our employees donate over 1,200 pints a year. Just our employees through the blood drives that we have. So we have a strong commitment to the American Red Cross in this community.
That's amazing.
Well, Sergeant White, just give us an idea of some of the perspective that you gain through an ordeal like that. I mean, having a brush even with death and just how a blood transfusion is why you're sitting here today.
It is. I mean, it's actually being a first responder and being somebody that would run into something like into danger, and then having complete strangers that were willing to donate blood that were able to save my life. It is just very humbling to me, and puts everything into perspective, really.
Yeah.
Just how amazing that was for them to do that.
Yeah.
And goes to show how important it is to donate blood.
Oh, no doubt about it. And of course, this blood drive in concert with WIS and also Lexington Medical Center. It's happening August 20th from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. The information right there on your screen. The locations, too, where you can donate that blood listed there on your screen. And of course, for more information, redcross.org has all the details on how you can donate blood. The process, if you've never done it before, it is very simple, very quick, and you can always save a life. So again, thank you so much for joining us, and God bless you in your continued recovery.
Well, thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you.
We'll be right back after this.